I'm Brittany Umar. Welcome to the Nooner. Yeah, the Super Bowl's on Sunday. I can't wait until the halftime show. Remember the album The Who Sell Out? Well, they did again. With all the Archie and Peyton Manning talk this week, no one's checked in on our own guy, little Eli. What's he up to? Okay. Apparently, he's using science to discover a new way for the Giants to suck in 2010. Speaking of familiar QBs, former Jets starter Chad Pennington said he'd gladly return to Gang Green in a backup role if the team could promise someone to prop his arm up on the table to help him sign the contract. One last New York football note, demolition of Giants Stadium began yesterday. And no, contrary to urban legend, contractors do not expect to find the body of Ray Hanley buried under the end zone. In yesterday's show, we discussed the recent stories of A-Rod on the prowl, but we were remiss in leaving out reports that he supposedly had a secret reunion rendezvous with Madonna in New York 2 weeks ago. It looks like the material old woman continues her attempt to add a young Dominican boy to her stable of international adopted children. On the hurry up and get your Gary Matthews Jr. jersey side of town, the Mets announced that they are selling ticket six-packs for the upcoming season at Citi Field. That's nice and all, but most of their fans really need at least a case to be able to watch 6 games. One of the six-packs features Pyrotechnics Night, currently scheduled for October 4th when the Mets miss the playoffs and they have to blow up the roster. Well, it's not official yet, but rumors are swirling that Horse of the Year Rachel Alexandra and runner-up Zenyatta could meet for the first time at Oaklawn in April. No one can be sure what will happen when the horses finally meet, but experts think one will lean its head back and whinny, and the other will just stand there eating hay. Sorry, it's Friday. The Brooklyn Cyclones announced a new naming rights deal for their stadium yesterday, as the former Keyspan Park will now be called MCU Park. They also announced a ticket six-pack with the clever marketing slogan, "See Carlos Beltran Rehab in July." What, no clever sound effect for that?
To be able to get a Gary Matthews, we needed to protect ourselves.
Nice. Mike D'Antoni announced that little Nate Robinson will now start at point guard. So Nate has gone from coming off the bench to stuck on the bench to not even seeing the bench. No one's been jerked around this much in New York since, well, our last A-Rod joke. Speaking of jerk-offs, Steve Phillips will appear on the Today Show on Monday to discuss the details of his extramarital affair with Matt Lauer. Wait, that didn't sound right. But hey, very little we say here sounds right on a given day. Enjoy the Super Bowl, everyone. To whoever's watching the big game with Rex Ryan, don't let him hog all the chicken wings.